The first couple minutes here is me talking about this and kind of showing you some stuff, maybe 3 minutes or so. Skip ahead, you'll see the whole thing. It's slow rolling. I'm going through here with the police, talking to them about this stuff. Thieves. You know, I hate thieves. And anytime you get thefted from, usually, or burgled, usually it's someone you know. And this situation here is pretty much, I think, someone I know, or knows me, because he knew right where to go and everything. And just, yeah, I wasn't here. If I was here, it'd be going a whole different way, but I wasn't here. But, yeah, economic stimulus, I didn't get none. Paycheck protection loan and all these disaster loans for business owners, I didn't qualify for nothing. Stimulus to the personal level, I didn't get none of that. All I got was burgled. And I'll tell you, at this time, this type of thing, it's really a bite in the ass, I guess you'd say. I don't really know what to say. You know, it's not enjoyable for anyone, and it's not enjoyable for me. And it's just not what a guy wants to come home to when you're out busting your butt to get things done. You work so hard to try to get so much done, and I got out of that place down in San Diego, got all that done, get back up and find out that I got 50 to 70 grand worth of crap stolen from me, man. It's just not cool. It's not cool, but it's the way it is. And this here intro is that. One Owner Car Guy, oneownercarguy.com. New day, bright and beautiful spring day. Whoo, buddy. I'll tell you what, all kinds of stuff going on. Things are being moved around. Whoo, buddy. Gonna do a cold start on the military cup fee. I don't remember if they were 1009 or 1008. But if you see my other videos, the coupe back there is doing great. And we're gonna get rid of this here Ford F-150 and do some work on it. I'll show you it in a second. Other than that, the break-in. You know, on one hand, I wish I'd been here. But then we'd have a whole different kind of scenario going on. Man, I'm just glad the family's okay. Everybody's good, because they took, seems for what me and Rich can guess, 2 pickup trucks full of stuff, man. We're talking so much stuff. If you remember all the amps and the subs and the subwoofer boxes, I mean, it's a mess. And you'll see in the video here what all, yeah, comics, cards, my safe, gold coins, lots of silver bullion, $1,000 bill, some $500 bill, like just so much stuff. It's mind-boggling to do. In fact, I just found something yesterday where I was going to ship out. I sold a Hank Williams Jr. record for 40 bucks. 40 bucks. Had to give them their money back. And now my whole, oh, we got the generator over in the corner. I couldn't tell what that was. My whole eBay account gets jeopardized because I don't have the item, and I'm screwing somebody over and making them look bad. So, not a very good scenario. This is when the sheriff came down, and the sheriff kind of spun through things, and you know, I got calls today. I'll give an update on it or something at some point. I'll just kind of do a talk about it, and about thieves, like loser, stinking druggies that steal stuff. I mean, it just has to be. The way this went down, it just has to be. They actually got some old checks from a business from like 20 years ago, man. Yeah, 20 years. Defunct business. I started writing bad business checks. And they had some development on that too, but they're running around writing bad checks. It's a definite mess. But here we go. I'm going to run that in. I'm going to show you this red truck before we get things going much too farther here. I'm going to just put this into where you can see the sheriff show up and us do the inspection and stuff. But this truck here, it's all dented up. And look, I sprayed some of the back one. It's gray, just for the heck of it. And gray, I think, is what we might do. But the front are chrome. The backs were white. I would do them white, but black might make it look weird. I don't know. That's before using a wire wheel. And what we're doing is pulling them off and then using a wire wheel like so to do this. And then we're going to wash them down and we're going to paint them. Truck's got a nice little, it's had the bushings back on that replaced and stuff. We got our Harbor Freight. Is it Harbor Freight?
Room for a floor jack and a jack stand anywhere on there, you know what I mean?
Yep.
About to spring out of there.
So that's gonna look nice. Gonna look nice. Okay, well, that's the deal. You'll see an update video on this later. And enjoy the video and watch me go through all my stolen stuff. And welcome back anytime. There'll be an AR trained on you the minute you cross the land. Get the cameras put up and stuff. I had cameras back in the day, but it all changed. VCR, yeah, I wasn't here. Yeah. They don't want to meet me when I'm here and try to steal my shit. I'll tell you that much. Here we go. Well, we're digging holes. I'll show you that in a minute because the police are here. And I had a break-in. And this is pretty serious, man. Pretty serious. So, I'll record this and talk to him. He's taking pictures, so he's starting the investigation anyhow. But there's a lead. How's it going?
I'm alright, are you Nathan?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, do you have some info for me? Or?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, come on. Where do you want me? You want me to go inside? Go inside.
Do you want to look or any? Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want, I just set it on the car and I'll grab it while I. Here's a list.
Okay.
And like I do have one thing I have the serial number for, I believe, is the safe. Because I have the
Okay.
little card that comes with it.
Is it this building here?
It's this building, yes, sir. Pretty cool days. You got everything right in the palm of your hand nowadays for stuff like this.
Of. Yeah, I haven't totally fine-tuned it.
We believe they came in here, and this is not where I noticed that I had a problem to begin with.
Okay.
But I believe that's where they came in. We noticed because I'll show you in here. We noticed because this was sitting out front, and it would never. That mannequin always gets me. So basically, the way this looks is how that looked. They literally took 25 of those boxes, 20. These here, it was full of decks, and they've even moved stuff onto it that wasn't there. This was not here. We've been working today and such. But I mean, that was.
I'm sorry. No, you put
This was not here. We brought this in today.
Okay.
We've been unloading cars.
Okay.
But that was full, and that was full of amplifiers, speakers, stuff like that.
Okay.
Oddly enough, I mean, I don't know if it's just stupidity or what, but you know, I mean, that's insane that that's here. I can't believe that. There was miscellaneous stuff, and I don't think they got into any stuff here because it's newer stuff, but there was some things on there. I don't know what though. My list is I'm as complete as I can be, but I could.
Was there any damage? Or?
No, man, and the window was closed. She found, if you got a second, I could show you the back, that's what I found first.
Okay.
Let me get my door. We had our dog over here, because we had a puppy. So, my woman and kid live in the place at the end, and they were here while I was gone. Well, I should show you this. This is, I don't know if they were hucking stuff over the fence that way, but I mean, dude, it wouldn't fit in. It wouldn't fit in 2 pickup trucks. My guy's saying. Be a little careful. We have a couple rows, but that's kind of why she noticed, because she's coming back to water the pumpkins and such. And that was there. That was dropped. That was left. So I don't get it. I mean, unless they backed up to right here. I mean, the safe.
That would be outrageous.
The safe is 4 times that big. Me and my buddy.
Where can I walk here?
There's a row here and a row there. I think you're fine right in between. And I left that right where it laid too. We just find a little. We're on the patrol, man. We're on the investigation. But some speaker wires and that knife.
Oh, that knife was yours?
Yeah, and the speaker wires from some of the install kits. They must have got caught on something or something. But it's the fence. I don't know if they've been going in and out of it there, or it was interesting because the stuff was up front. I don't know why they took it out the front. They just opened the door and wheeled it back here. I don't know, man.
Okay. Has anything like this ever happened before?
Not like this, but we had a 4-wheeler stolen when we first moved in back in I don't know, must have been 99, 01. And then had a break-in and had some guns stolen. 05, 6, 7. But it's been pretty.
All at this location?
Yeah, pretty sick. And that's why I'll show you the rest. I had guns in here, but I started not storing them in here. And thank God I didn't have anything like that in there. There's ammunition, and I didn't put it on a little list. Who's leaving a bunch of ammo? I mean, they've left. It's so weird. This is how I knew if she was going to water, and she seen the door like this.
Oh, it was open?
It was open.
Okay. Let me just take a picture of
Let me get out of your way.
Okay.
So
This connects over to the other.
no, this does not connect to the other side.
Oh. Okay.
Which is why
Let me get it.
I'm not America's top model here.
Okay.
The weird thing, this box is here. This box didn't exist like this. This is a box of stuff in here that they tore off the shelves and made and left. I don't know if you're in a rush. That's what's so weird. They seem like they had all the time in the world, but there's a rush at some point. I don't know if they got scared away. I had considerably more condoms. I mean, there was another row. It's. I don't know which ones. I don't know what kind. I don't have a clue, man. I don't even know. But this is probably where they got the stuff that they were talking about up in Kalispell. I mean, they had time to go through and.
Okay.
And the reason she noticed it, she's like, "Sweetheart, did you leave? Did you throw stuff around when you were taking stuff when you left?" I'm like, "Well, no. I mean, it's never really clean, but it's not like this."
Okay.
But yeah, bullets left, and I don't know. It's not that it's too heavy. The rest of the stuff wasn't light either. But I mean, I had stacks where I was sorting and stuff. There's a Stetson 30X. And I guess they wore home or something.
Huh. Okay. Any idea who it might be, or?
Man, when they asked me today, when that lady called, like at first I thought she was a telemarketer, and I just kept trying to, you know what? No, I don't know who you are. What do you want? She finally told me that, hey, we'd had somebody pass a couple bad checks here. And so when she said the business name, then I'm like, whoa, okay, yeah, no, that's an old business of mine. That had to be where they got that kind of stuff, because there was a box of stuff that had some old 15-year-old checkbooks in it.
Roughly shot.
Yes, please.
Nothing. Okay. What else? Anything else?
Yes. One more
I
thing.
notice you have some cameras up here. Are they non-functional or?
They're so old and they were hooked up to a VCR thing. And I actually have been doing, I ship cars out to Europe. And so this place, I just kind of, I haven't been here a lot for the last 7-8 years. I'd be here part-time.
Did you have an ex-wife or something that was here for a
Yeah,
while?
she was here for a while.
Okay. I think I met her.
She was Samantha. And she was here up until last year.
Anything in here or?
Yeah. And that's, I didn't even notice at first because nothing looked unstored. I mean, I was thinking, first thing I look for is my console and stuff. I mean, that's a $1,000 console. But, so, we'd been cleaning.
Okay.
And as you can see, I got all kinds of tubs and stuff, and I just moved out of my storage down there in San Diego. And this stuff we'd cleaned up, so I wasn't sure where everything was. And today, when they called me, I was so sure, because I'm doing the chickens in here. I was so sure that everything was good. And back behind there, I had a safe. That's where the safe was. And that's...
Oh, back behind there.
Yeah.
What? How big was it?
About 8 tall.
Did you put it on here?
Yeah, it's the last thing. That's, yeah, I didn't even... I thought nothing was wrong in here, and then all of a sudden I remembered I had that safe in here. And the safe is the last... It's the last item on there, but then I itemized approximately what's in there.
What size was the safe? Like,
It was about that tall.
okay, 3 foot.
Yeah, let's go with that. By about, I'd say 2.5 by 3 or so. Have you ever heard of a laughing chicken?
No.
Look that up sometime.
These are hard to come by.
Chickens?
Yeah,
Everybody's
little chicks.
Everybody's bottom out because
Yeah.
of the corona or whatever. Yeah, I got them in the mail, but these guys, we're not going to eat their eggs. Or
In the mail?
yeah, they've been doing it since like 1920.
No.
I had no idea. They eat their yolk for the first 2 days, but these guys, they go up for about $1,300 a pop when they get old for a pair. But when you look up laughing chicken, if you don't laugh, then you're just being uptight or something, because they're the most annoying thing you've ever heard.
Okay.
But these weren't here.
Oh.
The brooders were, but we got these, I believe, on the 2nd. But yeah.
So what? Okay. Anything else I need to see? Or
See, I don't know anything. I don't know. I mean, I have no clue.
Let's do this real quick.
This stuff showed up afterwards because we brought it. My woman put it in here from the auction.
Okay. Is that a statement there?
Yeah, it's not a very good one, I'm sure. I
That's all right.
try to do my best. You know, there's one weird thing too that you'll read at the start of that. I don't know. I don't believe it's anything to do with that guy, but
That's the deal.
is it Geisinger? Geisinger?
Makes me nice. I got some really rolling collections. Rochelle's Brzezinski's an old company.
They say the check was passed on the 1st, I believe.
Do you know what the name of that company was?
Rocky Mountain Enterprises.
Did she tell you the amounts
It was around $1,000.
total?
Yeah, for 2 checks. They have to pass 2 checks.
Black Ford short bed pickup listed with 4 tires in the back. Right
He might run by for you, huh?
And 70. Okay, well, I'll, any values on this stuff?
Let me count something. Oh no, let me. The easiest thing for me to say this would be 1, 6, 7, 8, 9. This little chunk here is about 18 to 20 grand. The Confederate money and the $1,000 bill is worth 3-4
The
grand.
maple leaf, oh, the gold coins.
Yeah.
You said 18 to 20K.
Yeah, for the gold coins. Not one, all the gold coins. The silver, who knows? It's 200, 300 ounces. I'm like, I don't know what it is nowadays. 10, 15 bucks an ounce.
Yeah, I think 14. So,
The,
200 ounces.
yeah. In multiple, I got 1s, 5s, 10s. There might even be 100 in there.
What do you estimate the total loss of all this is?
You know, I really haven't put all the brains to it. It's kind of overwhelming. Okay. I don't know, 8 of them amplifiers, it's like $1,000, 1,500. I mean, 12 of these speakers, it's like, I mean, Vibe amplifiers is 1,500, two grand. I mean, I don't know, 50 grand. And that's without figuring out, I don't know what comics they took, I don't know what cars they took, I have no clue.
Okay. Okay, I'll probably need to get that from you.
What's that?
If you sit down,
get some kind of value.
And
There'll be some things. Well, I got to go through more to kind of figure out what I've got on comics.
I'm gonna leave you a card.
Okay.
You can email it to me. It'd be all right if you emailed me the same list. Just put a value.
How long you been a sheriff?
A few years, I guess.
Is it pretty normal for thieves to be so brash as to almost basically get away scot-free and then go start passing bad checks? Doesn't that seem freaking weird? Huh?
I guess it's not normal, but it's not out of the question either. So you didn't see any compromises to the gates, or she doesn't leave the gates open, or anything like that?
No, she was very, very... She
never saw anything?
She's from that's the first thing she's seen. She's from San Diego. She's got here 13 years ago. She's from Philippines, and so she was a little extra scared to be here by herself while I was gone. So the gate, I know she locked religiously.
And your name is
Nathan.
And it's
Wratislaw.
And your date. And your the female's name?
Katrina.
K.
Yeah, Atrina.
And her middle name? And her date of birth.
You trying to get me in trouble here or something, dude? Oh God, no.
I'll just text her or something.
86. You want me to right now?
Sure.
So it's the 15th? That's what I thought. I just didn't want to give the guy wrong information here and all that. Okay, I'm finishing up here now. Are you guys almost home? Well, be careful. There's a guy out there speeding around in a black truck. Okay, bye. Love you. Yeah, that's would be it. Sure.
Anybody else have access to the place when you're gone?
The only person that ever really would have access to the place besides me would be the guy that went with me as my friend to help me. So no, he was with me. He didn't have nobody here that had access to. Well, people did come on. I had 2 people pick up puppies, but I mean, I don't think. One drove from Colorado, one drove from Great Falls, and they got their little 6 and 10-year-olds with them. Man, I don't think that's.
All right. If you'd work on those values,
I will.
We'll likely be in touch. I'll probably have some more questions.
And you got.
Now I'm getting another suicide call.
Oh, geez.
It's just been mayhem. So.
Okay. Take care.
All right. Bye-bye.
You guys ain't having no problems. All the rioters and stuff down here giving you. Okay, good. Stay safe, man. That's the theft. I'll put this up for y'all. And like, y'all come back now, please, while I'm here. Ooh, damn, a suicide attempt. That's what the man said. Wow. Entertaining. Okay, well, thanks for watching. I'll throw this in there somewhere. I gotta go get the video up for the day. Show you some post holes maybe before I go. Cool.
Yeah. I gotta work on. Dude, like 15 minutes.
To do them all?
Yeah.
Yeah. I figured as much.
What did Johnny Popo say?
He's a nice guy. He's gonna...
He should take a lot of pictures of random stuff, though. He's in the garage, taking pictures here. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what'd he say?
Not much.
I know, it must be said.
I got one thing they got that I have a serial number on, unfortunately. It wasn't on the list, and I only found it after they wrote the check, and then I realized that something else was compromised, maybe.
Okay.
We didn't think they hit the middle room. They did. My safe.
You're safe.
Krugerrands, $1,000 bill, 2 $500 bills, Confederate money, 200 ounces of silver.
Where was that?
In the garage, it's a big white safe. Yeah, probably 25 grand in it, basically 30. Well, that was it. Pretty crappy experience, you know, in the middle of the whole COVID thing. And I ain't getting no stimulus. I ain't getting nothing. All I got was stolen from, to where now it's even more of a mess for me. But I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll give an update on this in a week or so. I found out some new information this morning, and I don't really know if I can talk about it yet, so I'm not going to talk about it. Getting calls from different sheriff's offices now. Kind of cool. Somebody's making progress. So thanks for watching. Have a great day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. OneOwnerCarGuy.com.